Look, there's literally a Snorlax blocking my path. There's not one arriving. It's a ghost train. Rusty. All right. They just had the last call for this Long Island Railroad train. I just bought a city ticket. I'm out of here. I'm recording this video on the same day that I took the suggestion to visit Long Island, Madison, and there is my city ticket for in case you decided not to believe me for some reason. This looks like a pretty good seat. I'm going to take the Long Island Railroad from here. Anyway, I said I'm getting off at Jamaica. I don't know where it stops, how many stops. I guess we'll find out. Don't take the LIRR very much, but do have the mask up. Yep, I guess I really had more time than I thought I had when they called last call for boarding. Excuse me, sir. So we're not even moving yet. It's a 11:59 train, and I didn't feel like waiting 30 minutes for another one. I don't even know where I'm getting off the train. I'll figure it out when I get there. I know it goes to Jamaica. I just don't know where it stops in between. Plenty of time. Oh, there it goes. It sounds like it's closing. The beep beeps. Yay. And there we go. We are not. No, there we go. No, there we go. Yes, there we go. Changed its mind. 11:59 has become 12 o'clock departure. There it is. That's okay. No big deal. So I was listening to Lily Shine watch my previous video, and I realized that I talk a lot, but I say very little in this commentary part of each video. So I'm going to try to stutter less, speak with more purpose this episode, so there might be some silent parts. So it's going to be boring, fair warning.
Which side station? Connect all tickets, please. Please activate all electronic tickets that were ready for inspection. Which side next door?
Okay, so apparently this stops at Woodside. That's cool. I haven't been to Woodside on the Long Island Railroad before. We'll see what it says when we get to Woodside. Maybe I want to go more than one stop. Not sure if I want to go all the way to Jamaica, but we're getting a good view of Long Island Railroad, Grand Central Madison. A little bit of infrastructure here from the 17 stories deep station. A disaster movie waiting to happen. That's what Long Island, the Grand Central Madison is to me. Okay, there's the auto announcement. The next station is Woodside. These Long Island Railroad trips, it's a nicer ride, but not as entertaining, I guess, because there are fewer station stops and fewer people, fewer crazy people, I would say. Above ground, we made it out from the underground Manhattan. Is there anything deeper than the Long Island Railroad Grand Central Madison station in Manhattan?
As you leave the train, please step over the gap between the train and the platform.
Please step over the gap that we put there. Here's Woodside with a wicked poster. Yeah, I don't think I want to get off at Woodside, like I said. Let's see what's next.
This station is Woodside. This is the train to Jamaica. The next station is Forest Hills.
Forest Hills. Well, this is practically a full-on local train. Like a subway, express subway. I've never actually taken the LIRR to Woodside or Forest Hills. I think I'm going to go off at Forest Hills and do connection to the subway there instead of taking it to Jamaica. So, something new. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Past Super Toe. Commentary Super Toe knows how it goes. But I'm not going to reveal anything. Suffice it to say, there's drama. Long distance. Oh, there's a nice construction happening over there.
Next stop is Barclays. You must be the first Forest exit. Next stop, Forest Hills, where 6 cars exit. Junction is closed all for 6 cars.
You must be in the first 6 cars to exit at Forest Hills. That's gonna be important in just a minute. Foreshadowing. Actually, I guess it's more of a spoiler than foreshadowing. See? Look at that. Look at that. Can't walk through while our train's moving. Let's see. Maybe this door will open? Let's zoom on to Forest Hills and tappity tap and find out. Random dome. Another random dome. Yepperdoos. Feel like I need to be up there, but I can't do it. Let's see if this one opens. We're here. Here's the platform. Oh, I'm at the front of the train car. It's not... I don't think it's going to open. They have to open all the doors to the train car, not just this one. Nope. Not opening. You know what? I'm still getting off here. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit, and I'm going to go through the forbidden doorway that I can't walk through. Shouldn't walk. Okay, 1 door, 2 doors, and I made it.
Yeah, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, so cool. Drama. We made it. Cool, Forest Hills. Ooh, barely made it out. Nice gentleman let me out. Forest Hills. Didn't know I could go through that little walkway. Yep, let me say one last salute to the gentleman on the way by if he's still got his head out. There he is. Thank you, sir. You are a testament to all the transit workers union members. Okay, wow, that is what? That's what? Am I in Colonial Williamsburg? Oh, is it like a college? People driving on the brick roadway? The heck? The heck? Where even am I? What is this? It's like a little town. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, do people live here? That's gotta be a school. It says Forest Hills. What the heck? Well, I don't feel like I'm in New York. Oh, I'm starting to feel like I'm in New York now. Just gotta walk under the train to the wrong side of the tracks. Oh, there we go. There's the New York I know. Back in New York City. Wrong side of the tracks. Nice that they have little wayfinding things here. Wayfinding signs for the subway, so that's where I'll go. It says go forward. I will go forward. Yep, there's the kiosks and the food trucks and the bodegas and the buses. Peak New York right here. 71st Street Continental Avenue Station, EFMR. All right. Back to what we know. That's right. We know the subway, so that's where we go. But that was a pretty cool experience. Omni on Long Island Railroad when?
The next stop is Union Turnpike.
Man, caught the E train right away. Can't complain about that. There's the last stop on the M. So I'm going to take the E to Jamaica, and then I think I'll take the J to Broadway Junction to be junk.
This is an accessible station. The elevators are on the platform.
Well, that's good to know. I like it when they tell me where the elevator is at an accessible station. I must be at the front of the platform because that looks like the elevator.
This is a Jamaica Underground E Express train. The next stop is Jamaica Van Wyck.
Jamaica Van Wyck. Not to be confused with Jamaica Station. Or Van Wyck Boulevard. Oh, you crazy MTA naming system, or lack thereof.
This is the Jamaica Center-bound E Express train. The next stop is Sutphin Boulevard, Archer Avenue, JFK.
All three of those places, Sutphin Boulevard, Archer Avenue, JFK. Well, that's where I'm trading trains. Could go one more stop. The E goes all the way to Jamaica Station, Jamaica 2, right? Anyway, not doing it. Just gonna, oh, come on, man. Okay, that's weird to me when they have, is that the paint rubbing off on the yellow strip? The heck, MTA. Just need to go one more stop. So there, I remember last episode I said the R160s didn't have that black box in them. This one does. I don't know what that black box is, but the Q trains used to have them. Being held in the station for reasons. Better not be because of signal troubles. Yeah, you guys know my feelings on signal troubles. Here we go. It always seems like I get stuck. One stop before I need to get off. Yep, last time it was stuck at Nostrand when I was going to get off at Hoyt Silverhorn. Just one stop. It's like they know. What? That's a J train. Oh, come on. It's not in service. There are people on the train, but there's no J on the train. Just blank. Weird. And apparently Broad Street and Jamaica Center stop on the same platform? What?
So, I actually question.
Yeah.
What do you film?
Just trains.
Trains all around? Anything specifically about trains, or just
mainly the subway. I just took the Long Island Railroad. Nothing real specific.
And you probably run through all types of lines and stuff like that?
Yeah, mostly just New York City.
Cool. Let's enjoy it.
Thanks. I don't count that as a fan recognition.
The E train was delayed. This J train didn't wait, so now I have to wait 11 minutes for the next one to Broad Street.
Yeah, not a good connection. I caught the E train right away, but then the E train sort of pulled a MTA shenanigans.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute, Broad Street. What? So wait, is there a Broad Street over here? Broad Street bound J. Hello? You're arriving. You says you're arriving. Let's see if it still says arriving. Yes, it does. 0 minutes. As in now. As in it should be there. But it ain't. It ain't there.
Okay. That's a lie. There's not one arriving. It's a ghost train.
The ghost J train on the wrong platform even. Or maybe it's the correct platform. I don't even know anymore. Something's on. Oh, okay. Well, that one's the one I want to take. And this one does have a J on it. Huh. R179 without announcements. Interesting. Uh-oh, manual announcements. Bombardier. Route change. This map is not in use. Listen to station announcements.
What an odd midday J train thing this is going on.
Yeah, it is pretty odd. I don't know what's happening except for, what does it say up here? That tiny little weird looking J there. 1240. Please listen for train crew announcements. Okay. I mean, so far we're at least going along the J line, so that's not nothing. And we're above ground on the L rails. J going the other way. Seems like everything's fully operational, just not this particular train. Here we go. I'm sorry, what? What? I couldn't hear you. What? If you're going to do manual announcements, you need to actually do manual announcements. 121st Street. Delays. J trains are running with delays in both directions after we addressed a switch problem near Canal Street. All the way in Manhattan, they addressed a switch problem. Okay, well now I can hear him. That's good. And no Expressity Westity because we just stopped at 121st Street. I guess that's why. We're not going express today. We're going Slocal. Slocal J. And I can't even tell how many stops to Broadway Junction. I guess I could look at the app, but I don't wanna. Shouldn't have to. Okay. I thought there was going to be an announcement, but no.
Welcome down to Junction. It's at 104th Street, stay clear.
Okay. Anytime, standing clear. Okay, ding dong, got it. J.C. Penney, that is an old J.C. Penney sign. 104. It's been a minute since I took the J train all the way from the Jamaica area. Wait a minute. That was weird. I didn't hear the door ding when it closed, did you? Yeah, that was something was missing there. I couldn't quite put my finger on it. Thank you, past Super Toe, for noticing that the door did not chime. Okay, another PA system alert with no announcement. Maybe the conductor activates the PA before it stops, just so he can make the announcement. Ding bong! That was dinged that time. Car number 3081. 85th Street, Forest Hills. There's those two little monitors, but they're not working, or just not bright enough for my camera to pick up. No, they're not working. They're not working. 100%. Kills me that they still use those. They spent all that money to put in those kiosks with, fancy LCD monitors. But they didn't replace the camera monitors. They still use the crazy CRTs. I guess this actually might be better. I mean, it's definitely not better. Maybe in some ways it's better, but not in clarity. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Just riding trains and saying stuff. That's what I do.
You know, one of the times to watch you over some of the race. I used to I saw the first video I saw you with was like an Patriot model.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Right on.
I was hoping that you could show my school and like it.
This is your school?
Yeah.
All right. Wait a minute. You wanna be on the camera or no?
Yeah, sure, I don't mind.
All right. Tell them where you go to. If you want to tell them where you go to school or not.
Franklin K. Lane. It's a good school.
Right on. All right. Check it out. And another fan. What's your name?
Rusty.
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 All right. Right on, man. Appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You too, man. Well, that was a pleasant surprise, meeting Preston, who I thought was Rusty for some reason. My old man ears playing tricks on me on this noisy train. Actually, I was just talking over him when he said his name, so I didn't actually hear it as clearly as I should have. But right on, Preston. You deserved every bit of that camera time. Appreciate meeting you, man. That's a heck of a graveyard. This is the graveyard. This is around the area where I did that drone video, isn't it? There's the Jamaica Bound J train. Crescent Street. I guess, how close are we? Crescent. I know Alabama Avenue is the one just before Broadway Junction. I still don't quite understand why. Oh, look, don't jump. That's a pretty big gap there here at Crescent Street. I still don't quite understand why he can't turn on the automated announcements. but there's no reason why I should understand. I don't know how to operate a train or conduct one.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for? I could see it in her eyes. Norwood. If this station's had if this station was a person, it would have glasses. If this station was a person, it would be on Family Guy. Doopy-doopy-doo, yep. Not moving as fast as I should. Good old MTA midday slowdown. Van Sicklin. Oh, Alabama Avenue is next. I would think it would have been Van Curdlin Avenue. Alabama Avenue. Cool, cool. Actually, Broadway Junction is definitely within walking distance of Alabama Avenue. But I'm not gonna because it's not a free transfer. Not trying to spend a whole ton of money. Ooh, we're about to get to where we can see the parked trains. There we go. And the madness that is Broadway Junction. Look at that. Look at that just snaking mess of tracks and rails and, you know, walking bridges and stairs that they're going up to the walking bridge so they can walk over to the mess of tracks. Insane. This place is insane. Monstrosity. I don't know what they just said, but I don't think it matters. This is where I'm changing for the L train. There's some more madness. How did they build this, and why? Why did they build such a monstrosity? I'm still a little bit bitter that the Twitter poll made Broadway Junction second. Came in second place. All right, so the plan was to take the L3 and 4, or L4, yeah, L3 and 4. I only have 30 minutes of footage left, so we're gonna have to see how much I can do. I'm just gonna sign off when I run out of footage. I did not bring another card. Yep, I did not plan far enough ahead to do, oh man. Thought I was being sly to go around and go to the other stairs, but my dude's walking up the stairs slowly. Here we go. Yeah, I didn't plan enough ahead, apparently. Rockaway Parkway, 2 minutes. You know what, I'm gonna cut. I'm just gonna cut.
The next Rockaway Parkway bound L3 is now arriving.
Gotta be cautious when the runtime runs low on the SD cards. It's actually a micro SD card that the DJI Osmo Pocket uses. 8359. Yes, it is. It is a Rockaway Parkway bound. Yes, yes. Gonna do one of my favorite walking transfers, the L from Livonia to Junius 3. Oh wow, they are building something mighty there, mighty tall. That's a big first level, tall ceilings. Oh, speaking of Long Island Railroad, there's the Long Island Railroad there, I don't think I realized that it was under a freeway. And there's some pigeons. Don't see those in New York very often. That was sarcasm. Pigeons are everywhere in New York. That's a lot of garbage trucks here at Sutter Avenue. Parked right beside another train.
The next stop is
Livonia. So such a fancy way of saying it. Said the automated announcements always say things fancier. Let's see, Livonia, not going to new lots. The B-15 is JFK, huh? Interesting.
A free transfer is available to the green train by walking to the Junius Street station and using on-working MetroCard. This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
How long have they had that corrected announcement about the Junius 3 train transfer? They added Omni to it by using Omni or your MetroCard.
Hello, passengers. The next Rockaway Parkway bound L train is now arriving. Hello, passengers. Accidents can happen when people stand too close to the platform edge.
Yes, they can.
We want you to be safe, so please stand away from the yellow strip.
Whose voice is that? It's a very motherly voice. Please stand away from the yellow strip. Like maybe a grandmotherly voice, but... I have about 25 minutes of footage left. I would have gone up to the overpass, but I've been up there twice. I figure you gentlemen and ladies know what it looks like. So I'm just gonna walk to the Junius Street 3 train and see if I can get to Atlantic Avenue before my footage ends. Did you hear me correct myself there? Oh look! Look, there's literally a Snorlax blocking my path. The Snorlax was moving too slow for me. I wanted to tappity tap. All right, Junius, here we go. I remember the first time I did this transfer. Smack! I walked all the way down. I did not know that little bridge was there. So I walked all the way down to the street and transferred that way. It was difficult. Wow, okay. Caught the 3 train right away. I can deal with that. I've done pretty good on just in time. Crazy. Done pretty good on transfers, just not so great on the delay, like on the E train. Like I would have caught that J train if the E train had not just sat there like a lump and not gone for no reason. Still, I guess all in all, averaged together, can't complain too much about this little trip. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm not understanding anything that's said on this train. Oh yeah, this is definitely meme. This is definitely MTA train, like New York City transit meme material. Oh, okay. There's a little control booth here, I guess. Open all high voltage. Okay, move. Pretty cool looking in there. Nice. Nobody's in there, so I can do a little spying. Sutter Avenue, Rutland Road. Did she just say we're skipping all the next stops and going to a garbage dump in New Jersey? I think that's what she said. 4 train. Yeah, cool. It's arriving at the same time. It's what? Are you kidding me? You gotta be, come on. Lame. Okay, I was just talking about how much good luck I had on the transfers. The 4 did not wait to connect, but fortunately it looks like there's another one coming, just waiting there. Yep, 148th Street, okay, here we go. Nice. Please step aside and let the customers off the train first. So yeah, the 4 train is still coming. There it is. I still really don't know why the other one didn't wait for the 3 train. That is a dispatcher problem. Oh, there was one of the cars was 1234. That's pretty cool. I mean, this is 1231. It's a 1000 and 7000 mix. Not a 142, 142A mix, just a 142. Oh man. Good old fold down seats. Oops, gotta move out of the way. Let's see. Bowling Green Borough Hall, Brooklyn Bridge City Hall. So I need to look over Franklin Avenue, Eastern Parkway. Boy, the 4 train, Crown Heights, Utica Avenue. Yep, that 4 didn't wait for the connection. Now they have to clean this train, and it's going to depart in 5 minutes. So I'm going to cut. I'm going to save the 12 minutes I have.
Closing doors, please.
Just had to fade. The magic of cutting and editing. We're at Crown Heights, Utica Avenue. Okay, thank you for closing the door. I guess it was sort of a Popeye door. I don't think the other side of that door closed. We're going pretty slow at this rate of speed. I don't think, I mean, maybe. I got, let's see, 9 minutes left. I think I only have to make 2 stops, but I need this express train to go actually express-like fast.
This is Franklin Avenue, Medgar Evers College.
Transfer is available to the 2, 3, and 5 trains. Transfer is available to the Franklin Avenue shuttle.
Yeah, I'm not transferring to the shuttle. Could, not gonna.
The next stop is Atlantic Avenue, Barclays Center.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah, if I had more space on recording, I might actually take the shuttle and then the C train. But this kind of has to be the last one. I got to go to the Atlantic Avenue Barclays. Oh dear. 2 minutes, 12 seconds, 2 minutes 11. Not a lot of time there. The SD is blinking at me. It's like, dude, what is taking so long? And I'm like, dude, ask the stupid train. Look how slow we're going. Express my buttocks.
QR trains. Connection is available to the Long Island Railroad.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the front and center of the platform.
Quite a few Long Island Railroad connections I've gone through today. Man, the speed these things go is crazy. I only got like 1 minute and 15 seconds left. I'm gonna have to go ahead and sign off. But first I'm gonna try to make it to the Long Island Railroad platform to sign off there. You know, start at LIRR, end at LIRR. Okay, made it to LIRR concourse. Long Island Railroad to Long Island Railroad. Remember, do your town a favor. Do your city a favor. Leave your car at home. Take the train. And I got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, subscribe. And there we go. I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, notification bell.